Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Hold My Spot podcast. I'm on another solo mission driving from Cleveland down to Columbus to see the fabulous, great pop punk band, The Starting Line. Honestly, second time I've seen them in the last year, and they are fantastic. Pop punk is alive and well, and the crowd absolutely love them. They played a marathon show, a bunch of songs. I'll post a set list here in a little bit, but they covered all eras. I was super happy with everything that I heard. They sounded great. No complaints coming from me. I was a little worried when I was coming down. I was starting to look at some of their set lists from their Wet Hot American tour with the All American Rejects that I believe they just finished maybe a couple weeks ago. And the set list was showing that they were playing, 8, 7, 12 songs. And I'm like, wow, that's really not a lot for me to drive down from Cleveland to Columbus. But I was going to go anyway, not that it mattered. But then I started to look back a little bit further when their last solo tour, and then I saw that they had played 25, 29 songs, something in that neighborhood, and I'm like, oh, hell yeah. That's exactly what it's going to be like tonight. I know it is. I don't think they've done a headlining show in a little while, so I was expecting that long of a set list. And they delivered. I mean, it was nonstop. I couldn't believe how energetic everyone was the entire show. The last song, they performed just like it was the first song. I was really happy to see that. But overall, 10 out of 10 show. Really excited I got to see them. I was a big fan back in my college days. And I never got to see them early on when they were touring around the first couple of albums. But now seeing them twice in a year, I would say, is a huge accomplishment. First show I saw them at was When We Were Young last October. I know I talk about that a lot. I'm sure you all realize that I think that's one of the best shows I've ever been to. Just for the mere fact that I got to see all sorts of bands that, first of all, I never thought I would be able to see, and second of all in one place on a huge, just mega ticket. So I will probably always be referring to that, and you'll probably get sick of me talking about when I go this year, because I'll be going there just a few short weeks again, which I'm super stoked about. Anyway, let's see here. Met some cool people in the crowd. Really excited about that too. It's always nice to meet some fellow, fans of music, especially from the same era. Let's see here. What else should I cover real quick? Motherfolk, the opener band, real solid. They're from Cincinnati. I can't tell you that they're my type of music, but you guys all know that I'm pretty strictly emo, pop punk, classic rock, some alternative. So I would definitely say that those guys are very indie. They do it very well. It's really cool that they're a sort of a local band. Since they're from Cincinnati, so I always love to give out a couple shout outs to those guys. And they did a good job, opening up for the Starting Line. So saying all that, saying that it's such a positive show for me, they are playing tomorrow at the Ohio is for Lovers Festival, which is put on by Hawthorne Heights down in Cincinnati. So if you guys see this between now and tomorrow night, I would head down there. The Starting Line even said from stage that who knows when they'll tour next. They haven't toured in a while, so it might be a little while before they hit the road again. So if you're in Cincinnati or Columbus or Dayton, I would try to make it down. That's going to be a cool lineup too. Outside of that, I think that's pretty much everything I need to talk about. I'll post some videos of the band to our Instagram. And as always, you can see this as a video, both on Spotify and on YouTube. But if you just want to listen to it, we're going to be this is on Apple Music, pretty much all the other platforms, Apple Podcasts, pretty much all those platforms. So if you guys were at the show tonight, shout out in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. I'd love to hear what you think about the show. Also, I'm sorry if you're standing behind me. I am pretty tall. I'm 6'2". I don't take that lightly because I know that there are a lot more shorter people at those shows than taller people. But I do apologize for that. Let's see. Final thoughts. Yeah, I guess that's it. Go see the starting line if you have the chance. I highly recommend it. And I'll be at the next show. Oh yeah, there we go. Next shows I'm going to be at. I know I have next week. I believe I will be seeing Census Fail at the Roxy in Lakewood. So if you're there and you see me, come say hi. We'll take a picture and I'll add you to our Instagram feed. Then on Sunday, Ethan will be really proud of me because he thinks that this is my closet #1 band, which, as you've watched, if you've watched our top band video, they weren't on it, although I do love them. They're top 10, top 5 probably, but they just didn't make it in my top 3. However, I'm extremely excited to see Death Cab for Cutie and the Postal Service next Sunday in Detroit. So I will have a review of that. Everything looks super positive from what I've seen on Instagram and other social media. Again, the Postal Service is a band I never thought I would see play, so I'm really excited to make that trip also. If you're going to that show, hit me up. We can meet up, grab a drink or something, and it'll be a good time. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you see me at these other shows, I'll be sure to hold a spot for you.